Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. I'm Andrew the Love Doctor and I specialize in breakups with creeping, lying, and cheating in relationships. Forgive my appearance and or demeanor because I'm suffering the loss of my mother this holiday. This is the first holiday without her, and this used to be the greatest time of the year for me, and I always lived for this occasion since a little boy. This time used to be better for me than Christmas. Thus, I'm forcing myself at this moment to live life because life goes on after loss. Today, I'm going to discuss red flag number 7. Never take a narcissist back. The greatest mistake you can ever make is taking a narcissist back. Red flag. When a person wants to break up with you, 9 out of 10 times, they're seeing someone else. Run. People will not understand your suffering because they have never been there. Thus, they will say stupid shit like, I talk about Lilith so much that if she attempted to come back, I would take her back. Just keep in mind, those people are entitled to their opinions. If you cannot be positive, at least be quiet. I know what the real deal is, which is why I simply ignore them. Lilith couldn't get me back if she made a pact with the devil Lucifer himself. That's how adamant I am, and that's how adamant you must be with your narcissist. I swear to God, if you take them back, it will only get worse, and they will ruin your lives. If someone treats you like crap, just remember, there's something wrong with them, not you. Normal people don't go around destroying other human beings. Now, the reason why people go back to the narcissist is because they haven't stopped loving them. The only way a person can leave someone and not go back is when deep in their hearts they are done with them. The narcissist knows this. Thus, they will utilize narcissistic lies to tell you exactly what you want to hear to weave their way back into your lives. This is an example of a narcissistic lie. Witness the power of the narcissist. They prey on your insecurities and manipulate you to control you. The narcissistic lies are when they say one thing and do the exact opposite. Everything they tell you will be a goddamn lie. They never mean anything they say. The narcissist begs you to come back by hoovering so they can come back to their comfort zone after the 80-20 factor has been implemented. This factor is when someone believes they are missing out on something in a relationship and step out of the relationship, disregard everything else. Normally, the lack of sex is the common denominator. Comfort zone, a place, situation, or level where someone feels confident and comfortable. Letter from Lilith before I got off the plane. I must be such a fool. I swear I will speak to someone that will not only better understand my situation, but also give sound advice. Why am I so hurt right now? It's supposed to be K-N-O-W. She puts no, N-O. My narcissist claims she's smarter than me, so I'm going to point out her mistakes to show you just how smart she really is. I came to an empty house and all I could do was cry. I miss you terribly, and I feel like a fool. I love you so much, and I miss you. I know you told me not to contact you, but why do I feel this way? I must be a fool to have let you leave. Please don't give up on us. Please don't. As I entered the gate, G-A-I-T, it's supposed to be G-A-T-E, of my complex, all I could think, T-H-I-N-G, when it's supposed to be T-H-I-N-K, of is a sense, S-I-N-C-E, when it's supposed to be S-E-N-C-E, S-E, of emptiness. I know you said don't contact you, but I feel terrible right now. I must be a fool. You are the best man I ever had, and no matter what, I want you back. I have never cried so much over anyone, not even when I was in love. Why is that? I know this isn't infatuation. This is and must be real love because I still want and need you. Regardless of your ailments, I will try my best to help. Just please reconsider. I love you, Andrew Benjamin. Red flag. Narcissistic trait. The term for these letters are called love bombing. That's when the narcissist tries to convince you with their lies that they love you with their written affirmations of love and gifts. Run. Of course, you know I didn't focus on the mistakes because that just made the letters all the more cuter for me. I will focus more on the message she relayed, which is the truth. If you are honest with yourself, that's what you wanted to hear. It's easy to believe someone that's telling you a lie when they are telling you exactly what you want to hear. This is being called duped. A sucker. I believed her. That message made me feel totally appreciated by a woman. I said to myself, for the first time, I'm actually appreciated. So I decided to cast aside my insecurities and give the relationship a sincere chance. Again, only to be screwed. You know what opened me up completely? Words of affirmation. That's my love language. Since I have low self-esteem because of my vice, telling me something that validates me as a decent human being lowers me. Those letters, little sent, it would be more than one. Would convince anyone that's in love to reconcile. And why wouldn't I believe her? She was my fiance. I thought it was wedding jitters because she was married twice. Red flag. Anyone that's been married multiple times or can't stay in a relationship, something's wrong with them. Run. Who writes that shit and doesn't mean it? Who writes that shit when they already seeing someone else? Who encourages someone to move 1,500 miles away from their friends and family and elderly parents when they're already seeing someone in the same state? Who provides them with a position at their job and pays for their airline ticket to come back when they have no intentions of being with them? Answer: a monster. A callous entity that causes another pain and suffering without remorse, simply to gain the instant gratification it desires at that moment. Second answer: a wicked asshole. The worst kind of person. You cannot fully construct a meaning that fully encompasses what this vicious insult means. If you're an asshole, you are disgusting, loathsome, vile, distasteful, wrathful, belligerent, and more. Assholes are the worst human fecal matter. They are the lowest of the low. They transcend all forms of immorality. It is the worst of insults to be called an asshole. Is to have your very soul ripped apart and shat on. The word asshole is the worst curse word of the English language, worse than butt, shit, and cunt combined. This is the kind of stuff that makes people's hearts hard. Now, I will say, I can't stay in a stable relationship either because of most people. I've been with left me. This is true. However, the ones that left me asked me to come back as well. So it can't be me. And it's them. If I'm so fucked up, why you want me back? This is what you have to say to yourself during the separation phase, because during the breakup, the narcissist will swear you're the problem. I'm going to tell you the truth about myself. You see, all of this comes out from self-reflection. I'm saddened that I have finished writing my book because deep down inside, this was the only way to hold on to my narcissist. I loved that woman. I can honestly say I miss her. But my greatest concern is, for what reason? The narcissist's nature is to hurt people. You will be a glutton for punishment if you take them back. Especially someone like this. What's more ironic is missing a person of this disposition. If you take the time to think about it and you are honest with yourself, you will see the bad times outweighed the good. You have to weigh the good against the bad and then make a decision on whether it's worth taking them back. Almost always it's not. Well, when I think about how shabbily, ruthlessly, nastily, disrespectfully Lilith treated me on the second go round, I forget all about taking her back and think about payback. Red flag. When you catch yourself missing the narcissist, replace the names and say to yourself, you don't miss Lilith, Andrew. You miss the woman you thought she was, because they have long shown you she wasn't. Lilith was the worst woman not only have I ever been with, but ever known. When you allow the wrong people into your life, things will come up missing like peace, love, joy, hope, faith. Yes, people steal these things too, especially a narcissist. Another question everyone asks is, why does a narcissist want to come back? The narcissist's true agenda is to punish you. How dare you leave them without their permission before they're ready for you to leave? You see, it's all about image with the narcissist. When I left the first time, she looked bad for letting a good man go. Everyone from Lilith's mother to her daughter was calling her a fool for letting a good man go. Lilith's mother and older sister knew the breakup was inevitable because Lilith liked bad boys who abuses her. Lilith's older daughter told her that she would never find another man that was good to her like I was. Lilith's brother just feel another one bites the dust. No surprise there. Lilith's younger sister mindset is blood is thicker than water. Thus, she thinks nothing about separation. So the narcissist has to get you to come back in order to dump you to repair their image. I always thought women do this, get a man back to dump him, but this behavior screams narcissism. For Lilith to keep her track record straight, that she left everyone she's ever been with, except her second husband, she'll use my addiction as an excuse to say I was the problem. Everyone is going to believe that one and won't even question it. And since Andrew won't be in Houston after the breakup to dispute it or defend himself, it will be the perfect plan. Red flag. Narcissists always have an escape breakup plan formulated in their minds, even from day one when they met you. To understand this concept, think of it like this. When you meet someone, you visualize how you get them in bed. Well, the narcissist visualizes how they're going to leave you after they get you in bed. Red flag. Anyone in a relationship they are happy in doesn't anticipate the demise of the relationship. Run. Now, when you're gullible and go back, the narcissist will flip the script and move immediately into stage 3 of narcissism, discard. This is where the narcissists get rid of you like a piece of shit in a public restroom. They won't even flush the toilet. They just leave you there floating. The floating is wondering what the hell happened. My narcissist knew if she stressed me out, I would indulge in my vice, thus using that as a justification to say, see, this is why I let him go. It's the reason she broke up with me on my birthday. Remove all our memorable pictures we posted on Facebook on my birthday. Call me from another man's house to tell me she's sleeping with someone, and have that someone text me she's in good hands. And try to have me arrested 5 times with false accusations, yada, 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 etc., etc., etc. And all of this is done within 4 months of taking her back. Don't try to rationalize it, because all you will do is drive yourself crazy. You are human. You're always going to wonder what the hell happened, because you know in your heart you did everything you could and you did everything right. That's the sad reality. What's sadder is the fact that they didn't appreciate anything you did to make it work. If they did, they would still be with you. Be glad they're another person's problem now. Trust me, you're better off without them. Sometimes it's very hard to move on, but once you move on, you'll realize the best decision you ever made. There will always be three types of people in your life: who helped you during your difficult time, who left you in your difficult time, who put you in your difficult time. Letting go and saying goodbye to someone you loved is never easy, but sometimes it's necessary and has to be done. When someone shows you who they are, believe them one more time. If you take a narcissist back, you will live to regret it.